The following podcast contains strong language and ridiculous cartoon scenarios conjured up by two self-proclaimed comedy wizards. Between you and me, they're more like Saturday morning court jesters fueled by sugary cereal. But either way, the opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their well-intentioned hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Unless, of course, you want to pay them to say something else. Could always use a new pair of shoes.
Hello everybody and welcome to episode 48 of ReviewParty.com. I'm Brent.
I'm Matt.
And I guess my co-host is a freaking some sort of elf now.
I am.
So, Mr. Elf, what's it like to live your day-to-day elf life? Are you a tree-dwelling elf? Do you make the cookies?
No, I'm a shelf elf.
Oh, so you only get to come out around Christmas.
Yeah.
What is happening to you? Are you okay, sir?
Puberty.
When the shelf elf hits puberty, oh boy, that's a good sitcom right there. Oh no, honey, our shelf elf's hitting puberty. Hit the theme song.
You went low, I wanted to go high, just like Michelle Obama.
Yeah, I get that reference on this show about funny reviews from across the internet. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks.
I hope you're having a good time so far. A little bit of elf humor, a little bit of Obama humor, sort of par for the course. Par for the course. I'd like to start.
I was going to say, we are playing the hits already. Yeah.
Absolutely. No comedy stones left unturned. And that's why I'd like to start out today's review.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I gazed upon its heavenly form and I could not help but have an outburst. This is for the from the Sweet Gazelle store, the I paused my game to be here. Funny t-shirt for men. Video gamer humor.
For
Joke
men?
gifts for a teenage boy's t-shirt.
That sounds more accurate. Thank you.
Yep.
There should be quotes on men.
A green shirt. It says, I paused my game to be here. It has little PlayStation controllers.
I can't wait.
Yeah. It's really a doozy. Beverly J titles their review, Perfect Fits to a T. Huh? The young man who is staying with us is obsessed with playing video games. He has red froish hair and loves the color green. We gave this to him on his 16th birthday with gamer socks and a gamer card. Not only does he love it, so do I. It is well made, nice material, long enough, parentheses, he is tall, and washes well. It is perfect for him in every way, and fits him to a T. Huh? Yeah, it's so hard to find the perfect gift for teens. Thank you. 5 stars. What we have on our hands is the perfect gift for teens.
Perfect random drifting teens who just happen to be staying with you.
They're just staying with you. They have red froish hair.
I feel like
They like green. They could be a leprechaun, but they're tall.
They
a tall
are
leprechaun?
Exceptionally tall.
This guy's like Buddy the Elf is to elves. So this guy is to leprechauns.
I don't think about elves by now.
Yeah, this is a very elf-themed episode. I've known some elves. This might be Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell likes to wear green and has red froish hair.
And he just lives in random people's houses.
Sure, he's Will Ferrell.
Pretending to be a teen.
He can go be a teen again. He can afford it.
The casualness with which that information was dispensed. The young man who's living in our house. That's like, so the birds at our feeders right now, just the young man.
The young man. He showed up on the door naked. Says, do you have anything green? I'm tall. I said, let me order something for you in your red froish hair.
Yeah, that information, the red fro didn't need to be there.
I think it adds a richness to the review.
It
a
adds
delicious,
something.
a delectable texture.
I don't.
It is perfect. Listen, I think she described him because she later writes, "It is perfect for him in every way." There's no shirt. This is like if the kid was in a cartoon, where they have their outfit. That's their outfit they wear every day. They're in a cartoon. Tommy Pickles, the blue shirt with the midriff showing and the diaper. Doug Funny, classic cartoon. The green vest, the brown shorts, the belt.
Mm-hmm.
And this kid, he needs a "I pause my game to be here" green shirt with his red fro. If you were in a cartoon, what would be your outfit be like?
I feel it would work. If I were in a cartoon? Ooh.
If you were a cartoon character, which, I mean, that's both of our personal goals, is just to become a fucking cartoon character. I'm sure our parents would say we already are.
Okay, I'm wearing running shoes.
Running shoes.
Yes, starting from the bottom up. Running shoes with socks that barely show, and athletic shorts. And my hoodie that I'm wearing, its sleeves are rolled up to the elbows because I feel, even in real life, I don't like having my forearms covered by like long sleeves.
Something bad might happen.
I'll get caught if I'm in a fight or something. They can grab me there, but they'll slide right off if my forearms are bare.
Greased forearms.
Yeah, greased forearms, just smooth as butter, and some sunglasses tucked on the neck of the hoodie.
A little bit of Guy Fieri flair on the end, huh?
Well,
a little Fieri flair, as they say.
You run so fast, you got to put them on and keep the dust from your eyes.
Yeah, the bugs from bouncing off like you're Lance Armstrong, except with nuts. I think I just dress like Ash Ketchum. Whatever, as close to Ash Ketchum I could get without copyright infringement.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. The hoodie that I'm thinking of that I purchased is, in fact, a design from Pokemon Go. It is a hoodie that is specifically designed only to go to the elbows. And I saw that. I'm like, that's what I need. Pokemon Go, I haven't played it in years, but I need that hoodie. It's rad.
Quick cell phone manipulation for when that Mon shows up in front of you.
Ooh, a Meryl? I need to have it.
Meryl's a cutie. Pikablu, as we used to call him.
Darling. I think I was picturing the kid as a cartoon, and it started working. I could see him. The fro, everything.
The fro, freckles, fat lips, ugly. No. I'm sure this young man's very handsome.
Yeah, he could be a handsome gamer. You never know.
A handsome gamer. That is a great, Xbox Live gamer tag. The handsome gamer.
That one's on us, folks.
That's a great YouTube channel. Listen to my review for for Fortnite on my gamer channel, YouTube, The Handsome Gamer. I'm picturing it now. And I gotta say, in my heart of hearts, the handsome gamer probably isn't handsome. And that's irony. But hey, you got a review for me?
I do. I have an interesting source review. This is from cardboardcutoutstandies.com. And I think I got to this website because I was looking up pictures of Billy Zane.
He's back. Couldn't keep him away from the pod for long.
I needed a clean pic of Billy Zane for something to post on our Instagram at reviewparty.com. And it led me to this website, Cardboard Cutout Standees, where they had... Maybe it led me to a different one. And I thought, let's just look for reviews on these things. So, Rachel T. from Chicago, Illinois... No title to these reviews, but she ordered a custom. These are all custom cutouts, not celebrities, nothing like that. These are people you know.
Okay.
So you've uploaded a picture of your dad or your friend or your graduating son. Rachel T. writes, Having a cardboard cutout standee at our son's graduation party was a blast. Guests used it for photo ops, and it was a hit with the kids. It was almost too realistic. At least 2 guests started a conversation with it before realizing it wasn't a real person. There's no star ratings, but I feel like that's enough.
That's a high praise, for sure.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff were they passing around at this graduation party?
Yeah. What kind of schools are they going to where people are this dumb?
What kind of amphetamines are being passed around that you cease to process 3D data of the world around you?
Maybe they just had one eye shut, you know?
Depth perception was a little off that day. Who's to say? You know, there's days where I feel like my depth perception isn't quite as good as usual.
They were squeezing lemon and right in the eye, and they're walking around one-eyed the rest of the party.
The old lemon trick, huh? The old lemon oopsie. Making a drink, they put their meth in, they put all the other fixins, and then when it's time for the lemon, right in the eye. I can't see in 3D. That's what they say. You know what this review made me think of, though?
What's that?
What a sad, uncomfortable job it must be to be the graphic designer that cuts the people out of this picture. Some stranger, some non-celebrity you have to spend, I would say, intimate time with.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There were some strange mock-ups on the site, too, and they're like showing a dad man next to a mom woman, but they just cut out, he's like behind her, and she's casting a shadow on him, but they just sort of wipe her completely away, and they copy his arm and flip it and put it on the other side. You can tell his hand is just mirrored, and they've sort of filled out his belly a little bit.
Very resourceful. Very resourceful.
Yeah, I was impressed. I'm like, oh, they did some Photoshop there.
Yeah, I would cut those kind of corners as well if I had to work in that dead-end hellhole of a job.
Yeah.
What sort of strange... Because I'm a cashier, as I've discussed, at a grocery store. I have weird dreams about my job, right? Where I'll wake up thinking like, oh, shoot, I gotta get out of the office and out of the registers. It's busy out there or something like that, you know? Or some weird customer is harassing me. What kind of weird, sick dreams does this person have about their cardboard strangers?
I mean, coming alive is the obvious one.
Yep.
But I would take it a bit farther. Coming alive and not like attacking them, but coming alive and the cardboard cutouts say like, Damon, why have you trapped us here? And they set themselves on fire.
Oh, that rules.
And he just sees them. Ah, we're gonna be free.
Oh, man.
It's a little goosebumps for you there.
Yeah, a sick look, or a quick look into Matt's sick, disgusting psyche, people. We got like regular Stephen King over here.
I wish.
Yeah, right. Somewhere between Stephen King and Goosebumps.
Yeah.
The cardboard cutout. Existential Crisis. That's your first book.
It's a heck of a title, I'll tell you that.
Yep. Well, I got another review to keep us bouncing around. This review was submitted by the illustrious, the ever-powerful Elijah Moisick. Thank you very much, my friend. It is from Amazon for the RC280 replacement remote applicable for TLC Roku TV with Netflix, Sing Hulu, Vudu Key, and then infinite numbers. It's a what you might say, universal remote.
Okay.
The review is written by Blended Family of 6. They title it, Good Enough for Me. Our 5-year-old trashed the last remote, so I ordered this as a replacement. Put in batteries and it works perfectly. That's good enough for me. 5 stars. What did that 5-year-old do to the remote?
What can a
dude?
5-year-old do?
How strong is this 5-year-old?
I don't want to go anywhere in my mind. Like, did this 5-year-old chew on it?
Does this 5-year-old have the bite force of a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
This 5-year-old put things in its pants and run around and say, "Hey, guess what's in my pants?"
That would, trash doesn't necessarily mean broken.
Yeah.
You got an in-diaper accident featuring the remote. That's as good as trash to me.
He's got a 5-year-old in a diaper. Yes.
That's true.
That's going to be messy.
You're setting yourself up for failure by your lack of proper parental potty training.
You put it in the dog bowl, maybe, and let Bowser bows around with it.
Then I think it would have said our Bowser bows would have trashed this.
What the heck did this 5-year-old...
This 5-year-old picked up the remote over its head, like Bane picked Batman up, and slammed it over its knee, breaking it in half. And then the remote was just a remote, so it got thrown in the garbage instead of into a pit for like a huge character arc moment.
Right. It had no personal growth. Nothing was accomplished. It's just done.
It's
Trash.
just done. Yeah, how Bane would have liked the movie to go.
Luckily, the universal remote, comes back bigger, better, stronger, saves the day.
Yeah, and the remote looks legit when it literally, the buttons, it has a Netflix button, a Sling button, a Hulu button, and it has the right font and logo working.
Yeah, that's a controversial thing, though. Some people don't like that. Some people do, some people don't.
I think it makes it look kind of legit.
It's slick when it's proper, yeah. But people are like, half of these are going to be gone in 5 years, and I'm going to be stuck with this remote. I'm going to have to try and reprogram the buttons,
God forbid you have to... sounds like a fun job to me. I want to reprogram the buttons.
Yes.
But as on brand as those buttons make it look, they have their graphic design in there only for TLC Roku TV versus they're not for any Roku stick, not for any Roku player with the big clip art X's and check marks over it.
I was just picturing big red X.
Yep, exactly. That makes it a little bit less professional.
A little bit TV paid advertising.
Maybe this child doesn't like that kind of graphic design, professional logoage. Took a chomp.
Yeah.
Ripped out the buttons. That doesn't break it, though. Doesn't quite trash it, does it, Mr. 5-year-old? From a blended family of 6.
Yeah, maybe, though. Maybe the little rubber nubbies, he's like, chewing on the buttons, picking them out. A little satisfying to pick out a button and get the rubber out. Ooh.
Yeah, it is. I would. That is a nice... If a kid did that to anything I owned, I'd be mad at the kid. As a kid, did I pick out some buttons out of some remotes? Totally. Absolutely.
Yeah. As long as you're talking about kids, and you mentioned dinosaurs, I think, chomping bites.
Absolutely.
Let's keep this train chugging. I have an Amazon review.
Amazon.
For the Funwares Wash and Roar T-Rex shower head, gray shower nozzle shaped like Tyrannosaurus Rex skull.
T-Rex shower head?
Yes.
Cool.
And it's pretty much what you would picture. It's like a dark black metal T-Rex skull. And instead of your shower head, that's what it is. And there's a little sprayer in the mouth and it shoots out. The thing is probably a bit smaller than you'd prefer, but still, it looks like a rat.
More like a baby raptor skull.
Yes,
Maybe.
Exactly. Amazon user VTran, maybe it's Vitran, it's VY-Tran, I'm not sure. Vitran titles her review, Fun. Bet it's even better on a hose. And writes, pretty fun item. It was a bit tricky to install at first, but once it was on, looking good. I recommend using a bit more tape and angling it how you want. Don't want it moving around after you put it on. The teeth aren't sharp, but fucking hurt if you press your fingers on it for too long.
Ah!
So I don't recommend you let babies chew on this. I want to try and see if this fits on my hose. Seems like a fun idea. My younger cousin loves this, though. He's been making roaring sounds every time he's showered now. 5 stars.
Oh, man. At first, I pictured she was like, in the name of the review, I must put pressure on these points to see how long it takes my skin to rupture. But no, it appears a baby was going ham. A teething baby, perhaps, was going ham on the shower head.
Yes.
And blood was drawn.
The baby, jealous of the Tyrannosaur's great teeth, it just tried to combat it with its own non-existent teeth.
Yeah, it tried to Megaman-style defeat the T-Rex to gain teeth powers. You gained Tyrannosaurus teeth. And then you got a scary baby.
Yeah, that's a scary baby.
This episode's all about scary babies, ain't it? Aggressive babies.
Maybe if the baby is crawling in the lawn and you have attached this thing to your garden hose, then the baby could get access to it. I don't know how baby's going to chew it if it's on the shower head. If it's attached to the hose, a baby could get there. Although if the hose is running, you're spraying a baby in the face.
Maybe the baby already defeated Gravity Man and sort of just up to the ceiling where easy access to the shower head.
We've got
That's the secret to that boss battle. It's weak to Gravity Man.
Yeah, T-Rex, they're heavy.
Right. You know, gravity ultimately killed all the T-Rexes.
That's true. One way or another, that's what did it.
But yeah, I don't know how you... I'd be scared to play with hose with baby. I feel like by the time you can spray down a toddler aggressively with no remorse. Baby's got soft heads. Get a baby in the eye with the water, you might have an issue.
Oh, yeah, I don't even want to. Well, no, now I am imagining it, and it just doesn't look good.
To me, my cartoon brain's imagining a baby running full bore at you, and you whip out the hose, and it's on the nozzle where it's the pressure one. And you just hit him in the chest with a solid stream, and the baby just like floats off in the opposite direction. Just, yeah. It just totally gets launched. And if that maybe it'd be worth it if that's how it worked.
My cartoon brain was picturing the baby being filled up with water and expanding to great proportions. And then, mom gets home. Where's the baby? You see the older brother rolling the baby in the background.
Someone makes, I think we're going to need a bigger boat joke.
It's a little bit Willy Wonka at that point.
Little Willy Wonka, Little Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. What a beautiful bouquet. I think that's it. I think we're tapped. I think it's break time.
I was going to say, yeah, we ran through those, and it's time for a breather.
I wouldn't be a very good podcast host if that's how I breathe.
Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the episode, and welcome to a little segment. a little segment we do called Upon Further Review.
The classic.
The classic. Back
I've been hankering for these.
Back
lately.
for a tasty return. This one's gonna scratch that itch that you have, because today.
That's the noise I make when my itch gets scratched.
Yeah, that's a good cartoon dog getting scratched.
How about that one?
Yeah, that's another cartoon dog getting scratched. Today,
You don't want to know where. Sorry. Go ahead.
Where am I getting scratched?
Behind the ears.
Yeah.
That's a classic behind the ears situation.
That's a cozy scratch. Today, we are looking at letters. Specifically, uppercase and lowercase letters. And what the heck that means.
I'm already fascinated. I'm like, what the hell is going to go on here?
Edge of your seat. Well, first I'm gonna blow your mind. You've probably heard the word minuscule before, right?
Yeah.
That's another name for small letters, lowercase letters is minuscule letters.
That seems a little harsh on those poor small letters.
But get this, there's an opposite word, majuscule. Is that awesome or not? Majuscule letters.
That sounds totally like some wizard in some cartoon is making up words. That's sort of his thing. And he says, come into the majuscule chamber.
Enter. Have you brought with you 3 gnats' fleas? And you think, well, how do the gnats have fleas, wizard? And he just tutters to himself.
You think, is this guy getting scratched or something?
Yes. So anyway, uppercase capital letters are majuscules, lowercase or small letters are minuscules. But hey, letters weren't always like that. Traditionally, all letters were big letters. Just like that's how the language developed, with big, bold letters.
Everyone was screaming when they wrote stuff.
Everyone was raging all the time. And I get this applies to not every language, obviously, because letters aren't the same for every language. Capitalization rules aren't the same for every language. But roll with us here. Eventually, smaller letters were developed to save time because this stuff's being done by hand. The scribes are like, yeah, this big letter is taking, I'm getting carpal tunnels. And
Can we shrink these down a little bit here?
Yeah, so that's what they did. They started making more rounded letters as opposed to the big straight lines that are featured in lots of capital letters. Small case letters are more rounded, quicker, just a lot more easy to write. And so eventually there was a complete set of big letters and little letters, and around the 18th century is when capitalization rules started to be particularly defined.
Really, that seems pretty late in the game for what I would think about letters.
From what I'm reading here, that they would either use use big letters exclusively or small letters exclusively, but not a mixture until the 18th century when they're like, let's use capitalization for the starts of sentences, for important things. And then printing shops came around. And as you know, you look at any sentence today, how many big letters are you going to see versus how many small letters?
Very few big letters compared to small.
Yes, they're capitalization at the beginnings of sentences, names, places, things like that. So you're not going to be using your big letters, your majuscules as often. If you were a typesetter, you had your little stamps for each letter and you had them in special cases. And since you're not going to be using those big letters as much, they were stored in a case farther away from you.
No, would you say upper on the shelf?
An uppercase, literally an uppercase, because you're not going to reach up there as often as you are for the little letters on the lowercase.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. We're etymology lesson today, folks.
Yeah. That's it, because they were literally kept in cases on an upper shelf and a lower shelf. That's why we call it uppercase and lowercase. And majuscule and minuscule and...
Those are, there's a reason those didn't last.
Yeah.
Uppercase is cool as hell. It's even cooler now.
Raging.
Yeah. See, I can relate to that, because on the lower shelf of my pantry, all the good junk food. Upper part of the pantry, that's like...
the health food up there.
Yeah, there's healthy stuff
Vinegar
up there. Yeah, rice vinegar.
You got your flax seed.
You got your vitamins I take in the morning. Bottom shelf, I got koala snacks. I got Crispy Crispums. I got Tasty Sugars.
Got the Diet Dr. Thunder sitting there.
Oh man, I would love a Diet Dr. Thunder right this moment.
So good.
Well, that's the segment, folks? That we're
That's
uppercase, lowercase?
Uppercase, lowercase.
Man, I use those damn letters every day.
Me too.
Then when are they going to change them to shifty case? Because you got to hit the shifty to make them bigger.
You gotta... Where's my sarcasm case? Because you know I'm using that.
We do need a sarcasm case. Italics isn't cutting it. It's not readily available enough on the messaging services. We need a sarcasm font. Case
I don't want
something.
/S at the end of it either. Nobody...
No, that takes away so much of the oomph.
They don't know what it means either. If you don't...
Yeah, it would save a lot of Twitter drama if people knew when people are being sarcastic.
Ooh, would it?
At Review Party Pod on Twitter. I got a review here.
Let's hear it.
Well, we're going maybe a little lowercase here, because this is a review for something with your foot.
Okay.
Or not, and that's on the lower part of your body. Huh?
Yeah.
This is for the Keyneppy Foot File Callus Remover. Foot Scrubber Professional Pedicure Foot Rasp removes cracked heels, dead skin, corn, hard skin, pumice stone, 4 feet, scraper file, brush tools for wet and dry feet, you might say.
I heard 4 feet, and I'm like, wait a minute, is this thing 4... Is this a 4 foot? 4 feet.
So it's a nasty little pumice stone.
It's not
on
a 4
stick.
Foot long scraper. Yes,
4
okay.
feet.
I know what it is.
If you use this on any other calloused area of your body, bad things. It's for your feet.
Bad news.
Bad News Bears. KA would like to inform us about it. They title their review, No Good Disintegrates. They write, Don't buy. Falls apart after a month. Completely disintegrated. 1 star.
Whoa, you've got laser feet. Watch where you step.
Yeah, they activated their X-Men powers, and they didn't know it. They were rubbing their feet. They had some sort of emotional response that activated their dormant X-Men mutant powers, laser feet. But they didn't see it in action. They just looked down. No more Keyneppy Foot File. Completely disintegrated.
That or what was... Oh, come on, Western Hair. Okay, that was Achilles' mom. I was trying to think of Achilles' mom's name. Thetis, the demigod. She dipped him in the river to give him his powers, but his Achilles heel was left out of the water. That's why it was his weak spot.
She was pinching him by his little heel while she dipped him into the juice.
I think the exact opposite happened here. This person's heels exclusively were dipped in. The calloused heels were just dunked, and it solidified them.
They just sort of swept her little heels across the water, skipped them like a...
yeah, like a little stone.
And now it shoots fucking lasers.
Man. Think of all the shoes you're going through.
Yeah, all the shoes this poor person goes through. That's probably why your feet are so calloused. She's walking on the bare asphalt all the time because she's blowing up all her pairs of shoes.
You'd think you would have connected it at some point.
You put 2 and 2 together. Oh, I am looking deeper into KA's profile here. November 20th, 2019. They reviewed some socks.
Uh-oh.
Mio Merino's men's dress socks. Colorful, funky socks for men. They write, great socks. Comfortable. Fit as expected. Colors and fabric are good quality. Definitely recommend.
Huh.
These are some of the most powerful socks ever created.
You could say they were maybe sewn from the golden fleece.
Perhaps. Or whatever its modern equivalent is. Because these bad boys can the laser feet does not affect them. Laser feet deflectors. And the colors are funky.
I like funky colors.
Listen to these the names of these collections. Conventional design, cool collection. Groovy cluster. Spiffy collection. Nifty cluster. Linear ensemble.
Wow.
Very cool. Mio Marino's onto something here. Not only are these powerful enough to deflect mutant superhero lasers, Cyclops should really wear some of these. But they look snazzy to boot.
Man, I hate to see somebody wasting their powers like that, though.
Right. You know how cool it would be to axe kick a bad guy when you have laser feet?
Oh, man. Yeah. You kick a hole right through him.
Okay, yep. Crack him right in half with your disintegrating feet. Give him the old drop kick. Whew, they're done for. I want to see Laser Feet versus Wolverine. Laser Feet Civil War.
Laser feet.
Laser Feet's a cool... I believe in Guardians of the Galaxy there's a guy named Laser Face.
Yes. Taser face.
Taser Face. Not as cool as Laser Feet. Sorry, James Gunn. Got you one-upped here, buddy. You got a nice juicy one for us?
A juicy one? Something with some meat on the bone?
A meaty morsel. Yeah, I kind of gave us a tiny little appetizer there.
You know what I do? I have for us an Amazon review for the Body Vase Female Form Butt Vase Tall Booty-Shaped Flower Vases.
Yes.
Speckled matte brown ceramic. Cheeky sculpture. Unique modern boho home decor. Planter plant pot feminist cute chic accent room table desk.
So what they're trying to say is this booty lamp is a little cheeky?
Yeah, it's a cheeky, it's a flower pot that you could...
Cheek. With cheeks.
Of
the butt.
With butt cheeks on it.
Butt-like cheeks.
Yep.
Give it to me.
Jay's fan titles her review, "So cheeky, I love it." She's a Vine customer reviewer, so she got this product for free. You can check out the blog to figure out what a Vine customer is, folks. At everybody.com. I mean, she got the product for free and then wrote a review. I ordered the female... Oh, God, I forgot she did this. She's really try-harding for that free product review.
Hey, can't knock the hustle.
I ordered the female body form flower vase, tall ceramic vases for modern boho home decor, lady butt vase, indoor plant pot, feminist decor, chic, cute accent pieces to use as a vase in my home. I've also ordered a few of the companion pieces, and this one is the only one that does not have a drainage hole in the bottom, which makes it appropriate for displaying a bouquet of flowers submerged in water. Sidebar, yeah, it was real strange reading reviews when people are like, "It's great that there's a hole in the bottom." You don't realize what you're saying. To continue, this is absolutely stunning in person. It's so simple, yet it's such a strong statement piece. I love the flower on the front. There's a little, flower print where the vajayjay is.
Ooh, and she loves it.
It's just so feminine, yet beautiful, and really gets the mind going. It can be displayed from all sides, which makes it great to place anywhere in a room, or even use as a centerpiece. It's sturdy and really nicely finished. The color and simplicity make this an easy choice to match almost any decor. I'm absolutely obsessed with it, and I love the way it looks in my home. 5 stars.
Someone's got to tell this lady about Georgia O'Keeffe. She's drawing all types of flowers.
Keep going, inform our audience.
Georgia O'Keeffe was a painter who drew flowers.
Yeah.
The flowers, some might say that some of them looked like lady parts.
Really get the mind going, huh?
Really get the mind going. Exactly. And, well, this, what Georgia O'Keeffe's paintings do not feature is a 3D booty on the back.
Yeah, this thing's got the full badonk.
The full badonk status here. And that's, something I can appreciate.
Let me get you a snapshot of this.
Georgia O'Keeffe, I see like, classic, timeless art. Great. Where's the booty? Where's the handles I can grab onto here?
Come on. It's what
Georgia?
the audiences want. I almost sent this picture to the wrong person, which would have been very strange, but here's that booty.
Let me check this. Oh, I don't know if I like that.
Yeah.
It's very Ken doll.
Of all of the butt-shaped vases that I came across on Amazon, this was not my favorite, but this review, I was too keen on it.
To Keefe. To Georgia O. No, folks, I don't know how to explain this. It's not as provocative as I would have liked. I guess that's my disappointment. Just kind of looks like a little Ken doll butt with some flowers poking out the top.
There are more provocative butt vases out there other than this
I
one.
bet. I was picturing sort of a Sir Mix-a-Lot giant ass vase.
There are some fat booties, some very thick, as the people say, and you're like, it's art.
Yeah, I want my ass vase to be overwhelmingly so.
Some of these have some hips.
Oh yeah,
but they also offer, the torso vase if you want. If you want like nips pointed out at you.
No, it'd be cute. They got you can put little. There's two little holes where the nips are. You can just put some flowers in there. Very,
That would be.
I should be in charge of these vases.
I would like that.
Both be much more sexy and much more tasteful. I can walk that line.
It is hard to make something both more sexy and tasteful at the same time.
And flower, not little painted flower nips. I don't think that's tasteful. But the little flower, mini flower pots on the flower pot.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's cool.
$1 million.
Taking it to another level.
Absolutely. I guess the hole on the bottom, it's better than putting it on the side where the butthole should be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want any muddy water, soily water leaking out of the back of this bad boy.
No. That's not the conversation piece you want it to be at that point.
Is your butt leaking?
Mom, the butt's leaking all over the kitchen table.
They got one of those little plastic pie tins underneath it to catch the butt water.
Like, think about when you overwater it and you're just rushing outside so you can let it drip outside and the neighbors see you've got a butt with liquid coming out the back.
Hey, what's more natural than that?
Well, everybody...
What did God intend?
Everybody does it.
Everybody poops. My mind went to a scary place because I was thinking, this would be a great companion piece for the Christmas Story leg lamp, sexy leg lamp.
Uh-huh.
But then I immediately thought, no, having more than one body part furniture in your house is immediately terrifying.
Yeah. People are going to have
sexy
questions.
Leg lamp. One sexy leg lamp. Oh, that's fun. Put that in the window. One butt leaking flower pot. What a silly time. Put a pie plate under that. You got both? Yeah, people are going to have some questions.
What's in the basement freezer, Chuck? Hey. Why can't we go down there?
You have the hand seat. The seat that's just a hand.
No.
You got a couch made of mannequins. Where does it end?
You've got like a painting where something's coming out of it. Ugh.
Any body part. We don't want it. And I hope it's just contained to one room. If everyone's room has human body theming, no thank you.
That's not the aesthetic I am going for.
Oh, this is the eyeball room.
Although, what was the eyewitness videos? You ever watch those in school? Those were cool.
Oh, yeah, I remember those.
That was more of a museum. I don't know that there were any actual, eyeballs. Was there an eyeball? That's neither here nor there. There was a T-Rex, and we had that earlier, so...
T-Rex? Cool.
Yeah.
Body parts? Debatable. Probably not. You know what is cool? Plugging our awesome podcast.
It is.
So, hey, we're going to do that for you. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time.
I had a good time.
Laughing at kids chewing on T-Rex skulls. And getting superpowers, pretty par for the course around here for a review party. If you want some more of that, new episodes every Tuesday morning. # Tuesday Reviews Day, you might say. If you are perusing the internet and find an absurd review you'd like us to make some jolly fun time over, send an email with a hyperlink to the review, or just a screenshot. We'll track it down. We'll do the legwork. You already brought us the funnies. We can go the extra mile.
We can do that.
We can. We have. We will. We're here. Reviewparty.com @gmail.com. Include your name, and we can throw you some credit.
Go along. Credit.
Sounds like a sweet insurance commercial or something.
Yeah. Hey, if you love sweet things like our dulcet voices and humor and stuff, you can get more of the stuff like this if you follow us on the social medias. You can find us at reviewparty.com on Instagram, at reviewpartypod on Twitter, and you can find so much on reviewparty.com, including all the episodes, including the blog, where so much is written about reviews and review-related paraphernalia. There's also the shop there. There's the After Party Review newsletter sign-up button. You don't want to miss a gosh darn thing. So check it all out.
Check it out. What's it all about? Please follow us and subscribe, or whatever it's called, on whatever listening platform you are listening on. I think iTunes. You follow on iTunes these days?
It's a follow.
You follow. I think on Spotify we're still subscribing. No, I'll check it live.
Wait, I couldn't tell you.
We're podcasts. Yeah, you follow. You're on Spotify. Hit that follow. You're on Speakeasy Caster, Magoo. You hit that every week button. Whatever they have.
Pocket Casts, Overcast,
Undercast, Uppercase. You get the idea. Wherever they got a button there, you should hit it. We always forget to say that because I think people know, but sometimes you need a little reminder, don't you, audience?
It's painless.
And you know what else we always tell them? You know what else we're always telling them? We're telling them about body parts. One specifically that can bleed. It's the nose. And our buddies have a band, and they called it Nosebleeds. I think that's a nice name for a band, and they got a nice name for a song, Bread for Breakfast. You heard it throughout the episode. You're going to hear it again in a minute or two here. And Boy Is It a Jamboree. If you want to hear more of them, go to Spotify, search Nosebleeds, one word. That's everything. I got a review to show us out here.
Roll away.
We'll do it live.
Yeah.
This is a review from Amazon for Bicycling Print Magazine. This issue is the 2021 Bicycling Bike Awards, the 50 best bikes of the year.
Oh my goodness. I thought about this the other day as an improv git. I could ask people, what's something that people are into that you just don't imagine yourself ever being into? And what made that come up in my mind was there's some advertisement somewhere about fragrances. Like, get the new fragrance. Like, I'm not into fragrances. And there are a bunch of things that people just get into that I can't ever see myself getting into. Bicycling. Specifically getting a magazine on bicycling. I like riding a bike, but that's a bridge too far. No, I just can't wait to hear this review.
Take this tangent a little further before you hear it. My roommate, rides bikes for exercise, and I guess he has a weird classic bike. I forget what it's called or what's special about it, but what he describes as bike otaku, old man bike otaku, will ride up beside him on the trail, be like, oh, know the make and model of his old bike, and be like, oh, that's a nice one, dude, and talk to him about his bike while he's trying to exercise.
Wow.
There's be some bike nerds out there, dude.
When you're into it, you're into it.
Absolutely. I think Mickey Bridger, he's got a bicyclist name, doesn't he?
That is so bicyclist.
On May 1st, 2017, they penned a review, which read, in all caps, great read! 5 stars.
I hate people who ride bikes.